Want an easy way to add more sensory experiences to your menu? Here's an idea. Sugar Foods Crunchy Toppings. It's simple. Sprinkle them on your salads, burgers, bowls, and whatever else you fancy. And just like that, you've elevated the dish. From crunchy jalapenos, fried onions, crunchy dillies, wontons, tortilla strips, to classic crouton crumbles and more. These flavor-packed Crispies could be your menu's next superpower. So get crunching. Check out the full lineup at sugarfoods.com.
Steak and Shake's owner has his eyes on a chicken chain. Dave & Buster's is airing some recent mistakes, and Small Sliders has a new CEO. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, a quick rundown of the day's top industry news from the editors of Nation's Restaurant News and Restaurant Business. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. Sardar Biglari wants a chicken chain. The chairman of Steak and Shake owner Biglari Holdings has made an offer to buy El Pollo Loco, according to federal securities filings on Monday. El Pollo Loco and Biglari then entered into a confidentiality agreement as they negotiate a potential buyout. Biglari has been buying up stock in El Pollo Loco and now owns 4 million shares, or 15% of the company. Biglari Holdings owns Steak and Shake and Western Sizzlin and is also a major shareholder in Cracker Barrel. It also owns more than 1 million shares of Jack in the Box.
Dave & Buster's is working its way through, quote, mistakes of past management. That's according to Kevin Sheehan, the food and games chain's interim CEO. Sheehan took over following the December departure of CEO Chris Morris. And on Monday, Sheehan said the past management made numerous mistakes that confused both customers and employees. He said the mistakes involved marketing, menu, remodels, operations, and game investment. The comments followed a fiscal fourth quarter in which Dave & Buster's same-store sales fell 9.4%, while revenues and earnings also fell.
Small Sliders has a new CEO. Charles Watson, the former CEO of Tropical Smoothie Cafe, has taken the helm of the fast casual slider chain. He replaces former CEO Maria Rivera, who departed last month. Company officials say that Watson helped Tropical Smoothie grow to 1,500 units, triple its revenue, and he led that chain through an acquisition last year. They hope to see similar growth for the 24-unit Smalls.
The marriage of Cinnabon and Carvel is about to come to fruition. Parent company GoTo Foods said the long-awaited new brand called Cinnabon Swirl will debut next month in Oregon. Described as the first original brand developed by GoTo Foods, which is also a franchisor of Auntie Anne's, Jamba, McAllister's Deli, Schlotsky's, and Moe's Southwest Grill, Cinnabon Swirl has a menu all its own that taps the warm cinnamon roll flavors of Cinnabon and the soft serve of Carvel ice cream. Company officials say there are 30 locations in the pipeline, including 3 more scheduled to open this year.
Want to boost profits by a quarter? Try marketing to people with food allergies. That's the takeaway from a new report published by food allergy nonprofit FAIR and tech provider Everybite, which says that restaurants can increase profits by 24% by offering more allergy-friendly dishes. The report is intended to help restaurants tap into the food allergy community, which numbers 33 million Americans, or about 10% of the population.
An updated Raise the Wage Act has been reintroduced to Congress. The bill, which was spearheaded by Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont, would raise the minimum wage nationally to $17 an hour over the next 5 years and eliminate the sub-minimum wage, also known as the tip credit, over the course of 7 years. Versions of the Raise the Wage Act have been introduced and failed multiple times in Congress since 2019. In 2021, the bill would have increased the minimum wage to $15 an hour. In 2023, the proposed minimum wage was adjusted for inflation to $17 an hour, but that was not passed.
And that will do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Heather Lally. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Want an easy way to add contrast to your menu? Add Sugar Foods crunchy toppings to your salads, burgers, bowls, and more. From crispy onions and crunchy jalapenos to wontons and then some. These toppings could be your new superpower. Check out the full lineup at sugarfoods.com.